People around the country and here in Oregon rallied against the decision to bomb Iran. Our Ariel Salk joins us live from downtown Portland. Ariel, you were talking with people at a rally down there today, as well as a local rabbi. What did everyone have to say?
Well, protesters say not only are they upset with the bombings, they disagree with how the president went about it. But some local religious leaders say they don't fully agree.
When you have a government that is overthrowing the rule of law, it's time to resist and to organize.
Dozens of people.
We won't be silent.
Showing up at the Portland waterfront, upset with the president's decision to involve the U.S. in Israel's war with Iran.
The war criminal, Donald Trump.
The bombings grabbed global attention. President Donald Trump saying they were very successful. But people at the Portland rally say they do not support this strike.
The American people don't want war.
Portland wasn't alone. Protests in Beaverton and Hillsborough drawing a crowd today as well.
This is another example of Donald Trump's executive overreach.
Protesters argue the U.S. government shouldn't be spending money on attacking Iran.
We don't want our money to go to killing people. We want money to save the people who are dying on our streets. We want money so that people can afford to eat, can afford their housing. We have a lot of crises at home, and we need to be focusing on that instead.
They've got money for war, but they can't feed the poor.
Nationally and locally, questions about whether the move was constitutionally allowable.
Trump's sort of unilateral declaration of war on Iran is completely unacceptable, and we're here to say that no, we're not willing to accept that, and we're going to stand up and say something about it.
There's certainly some important questions to ask about presidential authority, if he had the authority to authorize this strike.
Local Rabbi Michael Kahana weighing in tonight, telling me he supports the strike in Iran, but says it is complicated.
Iranian regime has been an enemy of the United States for over 40 years. The regime begins every day with death to America, death to Israel, death to the West. And they have put those threats into action. It's not just a slogan.
One thing everyone can agree on, they don't want the strike to escalate.
It is time to turn down the volume. If the most dangerous thing would be if Iran would retaliate against the United States.
What do we want? No more wars is really the key here.
And they won't be, no matter how much.
Now, the Jewish Federation of Greater Portland sent us a statement. It said in part that they thank the administration and the U.S. Armed Forces for this historic event. Reporting live in downtown Portland, Ariel Salk, KOIN 6 News.